All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the 13th Dimension. And this will be the last episode of 13th Dimension for this season, because the next season will begin here in about 3 or 4 weeks. And I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break from that. Um, Meanwhile, tonight is a special episode because we get to talk about ParaUnity, the convention. And with me tonight is this year's host, Linda.
Hi,
How you doing tonight, Linda?
I'm tired.
I am too. Let's see. I'm working on getting this thing shared out. Think I think I got it now. So this year is the seventh year running for ParaUnity.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I have been in it from the beginning. You came in at year three.
Three. Yep,
Okay.
you're three.
And you've been with us ever since.
Yep.
So, first question I want to ask you is how has your experience, hi Tom, how has your experience with the convention been?
It's been amazing. I've from the very first one to now, it's been pretty awesome to watch it grow and just meet everybody and so
Yeah, because I remember that third year the building was still,
pretty empty.
yeah, like half empty. I think we
Yeah.
had maybe 25 vendors that year.
Yeah, because like the whole middle was completely empty.
Yeah.
And there was so much space in between each of us vendors.
And then next year, Coy, he packed it.
He
He,
did. He left old big shoes to fill for the rest of us.
yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. I felt bad, but the following year we got that next building.
Yeah.
We got that second building, and it's been real good since then.
Oh yeah, it has been.
Yeah. So you're the host this year. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
how has everything been for you on that with the planning stages and trying to put this, that, and the other together and all of that?
Not gonna lie, it's been stressful, but also not stressful because I have like all of you wonderful committee members there to help with it all and everything, and picking up pieces and trying to bring a fresh start to the convention itself from past years and trying to make sure that I do a very good job at planning and helping and hosting and
Well, I'd say you have been, especially considering the late start that we had. Um,
oh yeah.
to no fault of yours. But yeah, we had a what like a 4 month delay.
Something like that. It was pretty late, I know that. But
Uh,
once I started we started going to into planning and everything, it seemed like the vendor list just took off.
it did. It seemed like that list just started filling up and filling up.
And I was really shocked to see that just recently is when we started having vendors backing out because they've had other plans and
Mhm.
whatever the case may be, and then being able to fill those spots like right away.
Yeah, that doesn't usually happen. But cancellations do happen quite a bit now that we get closer. Because I remember us wanting Teresa last year and Clarissa the year before that. That as we get closer, people start backing out, um, and that's always has always been stressful too. But we're now at a point really where we just about have a waiting list.
Just about. It seems like, well, there was a brief period of time that we did have a waiting list that I had told people, let me get a layout done and see what we have open and everything. And they waited, and then that's when people started backing out. So I was able to fill those spots, just like I was this last time, able to fill 2 spots already.
Yeah, what was it like 3 or 4 days ago when one
Mm-hmm.
vendor backed out and they had two booths.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
and that always sucks when you have somebody back out. But you know what? That's how it goes.
Right. And I was expecting people to back out and stuff like that. And
Just wait till the morning of that, and people back out. Then we seem to have one or two every year.
right.
Yeah, because there's always that one empty table somewhere.
Give me 1 second, Jeremy.
Okay. So while
Sorry.
oh,
You thought I heard somebody at my door. Nope, we're good.
okay, I was gonna say you look like you were thinking about something.
Oh, yeah, it just sounded like somebody was like at my door, but we're good. We are
Uh,
good.
so what fun and exciting things do we have to look forward to this year?
So, sticking with the previous years, we do have our costume contest for adults and children. We have our booth decorating contest. And I believe that we ended up doing the prize for that one a free spot for next year. Is that what isn't that what we decided?
Yeah, I believe so.
And then something that for the little ones that I was going to keep a surprise, but decided, you know what, might as well say it. This year I actually bought 2 spaces, which I've never really done, and so one of those spaces is not going to be for me. It's going to be a little game area for little ones to come and play little like games. Like I have ring toss, I have like a little dart game. There's so many different games that I bought for this for ParaUnity, so they can just come and enjoy because we're family oriented. And then we have now we are going to have a merch table for ParaUnity, which I think is really awesome. I didn't think about that idea, but
I like that idea. We haven't done that before, um, but I think it'll be successful. I hope it is.
right. So me too, really, me too. And
You got a dog
pardon me.
barking in the background.
Yeah, that they're I don't know what they're barking at, but it's okay. My dad's out there; he can handle it. But then like I said, a fresh, brand new start for ParaUnity. I mean, 90% of our vendors this year are brand new to the event itself. So I think that's really cool and everything. The vendors that have contacted us through either email or private message me said that they have heard about it and wanted to attend, but never got around to actually asking about it. So, um, and then we have the vendor badges this year, and then the event staff badges. So
It's pretty cool. Um, we're also still doing trick or treating this year too.
yes, we are still doing trick or treating. So make sure if you're attending, make sure you have your trick or treat bowls out, and if you're coming as just a regular person, make sure you come and grab some candy and talk to us. Hey, did you buy food?
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of candy out there.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
and
There is.
yeah, and even with as I go overboard. I buy one bag of every kind, like Twix, and even with as many kids as we got, I still come home with a shitload of candy. Like, she's now
I
gonna
usually
drink
do
all this
too.
stuff.
I go overboard with the candy too. I haven't bought any yet, but I plan on buying some like right before the event because I don't want my kids to get into it.
Oh, that's a wise idea. That is a wise idea. Because you just can't trust kids anymore.
No.
Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Boo boots.
Oh, telling people about our new mascot this year.
Oh, so our new mascot, Mr. Peppy, he is going to be there. Of course, a lot of people don't know about Peppy, but he is my pet skunk. He is a skunk. Uh, he attends almost every event that I go to with me. But yeah, he was at ParaUnity last year, wasn't he? No.
Maybe. I remember him being at the event back in April, May. I remember him being there because Grizzly's fiance wanted to do that aura picture of him.
Yes. He was at ParaUnity last year because I sent last year's host all of his paperwork and stuff. So he was there last year.
Okay.
Um, he's actually grown in popularity. He's grown very popular in all the events that we attend. We had a pretty full year this year, and we still have multiple events to go to. Like we're double booked this month. We have one next, not this weekend, but next weekend, and then ParaUnity, and then November and December. Uh, so make sure you come over to the booth and say hi to him and see him. He is the sweetest little guy ever. He's a big cuddle bug.
Yes,
So
he is. I don't think I've ever actually seen him walk. Every time I've seen him, he's been hugging on you or Todd.
he does walk. He is leash trained. So um, he doesn't really hardly ever walk too much because he is 5 years old. So he does get tired out quite a bit.
Mm.
And with him walking around and stuff, people want to see him or touch him, so it's just easier to hold on to him than letting him walk around.
Yeah, and plus with all that foot traffic.
Yes. Uh, he does really well with the events. Like Hannah House event, this year was a rough one for him because it was so hot, but
Hmm.
just all the, like a lot of foot traffic, he just doesn't do well. I waited until like toward the end of Hannah House to walk him, and he walked around the whole yard. And after that, he was just tuckered out. He was not having no more.
Oh, I've been there. That's a lot bigger, well, lot bigger floor space than we have at Total Unity.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I mean, it's a beautiful location to go to and everything. And ParaUnity, it'll get there. It'll keep growing and growing and growing. I mean, we still have all that space outside to uh, fill up. I mean,
Uh oh.
with the vendor list that we have and everything, it could have been where we went outside, but like I said, we had cancellations, so we're able to put people inside and stuff. So
Right. So how many vendors do we have total, and how many of them are going to be outside? And plus, we got a bunch of food trucks coming in, right?
yes, we do. We have a bunch of food trucks. Oh gosh. I honestly do not know how many vendors we actually have coming. Like, I have to redo the layout due to the cancellations and stuff. But every single spot on the inside is filled, both the church and the main building. So that's 1, 2, 3,
At least
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
55 or 56.
30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. So we have 50 spots altogether on the inside, and we have on the outside we have the taco truck, we have the rat snacks, which is a um freeze dried candy. Sorry, I don't even know why I just blanked that. And then maybe I think a couple others. So right around 50 to 56, I
I
would
know,
say.
I know Corey's been having this thing about elephant ears. He says something about it.
Yes, we have elm ears.
Yeah, he says something about
Yep.
elephant ears every year. And
Well, he's getting that this year because we do have, I think it's called Moore's Elephant Ears. I did sign up to be there this year, so.
well, that'll make him a very happy panda,
Right?
or polar bear, or whatever it is that he dresses up. Um, what are you looking forward to most with this one?
Jaden, I'm on the show. With this one, I'm looking forward to meeting all the new people that is attending the event this year. Um, I always like meeting new people at the events that I attend. Even if I don't attend as a vendor, I go as just a regular person. I'm looking forward to meeting the new people and seeing how they like the event and everything.
And see if they come back the following year, because we got some vendors that have been with us pretty much every year.
Yeah, quite a few actually. I mean, we have a wide variety of different
I know
paranormal,
Salem
like we
Slot
have
has been with
paranormal and
us.
everything.
Yeah, I know Salem Slot has been with us every year.
Hmm.
Um, Ten Foils has been with us for a few years now. Let's see, we got back.
Uh, Bob.
Which one is the other podcast one? It's like 3B or something like that. Or no, 222,
Two B
2B.
paranormal. Actually, that group is like they're still gonna get back with me on everything, but they have since like separated. So it's
Oh,
probably gonna be the wife and then the husband doing their own separate things, but he still has to get back with me. But they did pay.
okay. Um, oh boy, I'm running out of questions already. We're only 20 minutes into this. But I did say we were going to keep this thing short and sweet.
Right? Yeah, I mean, going through the everything and seeing like between the new vendors versus our returning vendors that we have, I'm really excited to see how the event turns out, with all the hard work that we've all put into it and everything. And I can honestly say firsthand that Pancake Palace will be there, and they have some really yummy pancakes. Like, she's got this apple one that I tried. Best pancakes I've ever had. And it was just It was really good.
And this is your first time planning anything like this, is it?
Yes.
So
Yep.
let's go with that. How has that been? I know that you said sometimes it's been stressful and not stressful. So when you compare planning this to planning anything else you've ever done, how do you compare that?
So I try not to really compare anything. Honestly, I don't. Because if you compare too much of what you've done before to like the thing that you're planning now, to me, it's like you're gonna try putting what you had put in the past into the current event, and that right to me, it's like okay, yeah, you can do some of that stuff, but also you don't want to put too much of what you've done in the past into it. You wanted to have like fresh, new ideas, so that way it draws more people in. It just shows, everybody that you can be different. Yeah, there's some similarities and things that you planned and everything. Like you've said, this is my first time ever actually being a host and planning um ParaUnity itself. And I've been on the committee for a couple of years now and watching how each and every different host has done the event. I had when I got asked to be a host, and I accepted it. I looked and I was like, okay, I went back and like looked at the previous years and pretty much been like said to myself, how can I change that up and make it different to where it's me, like putting myself into it. Does that make sense? Like my
Putting
own
you,
personal little touch. So like,
that's Jill.
hi Jill. Um, It has been really fun planning it. I'm like super excited and it's been an honor to plan it and I can't wait to see like how years to come go and everything. And so like this year with our vendors, I know I told you guys that I had with like the vendor badges and everything, which I am personally making those. And then on the tables, instead of just laying a piece of paper on the table, I got these little chalkboards to put their names on them, and I have a plan. Like I have a vision in my head of how I want like the tables to be set up. So I try not to think about like past events too much because, like I said, if you put too much of the past into the current thing, people are gonna be like, "Well, that's the same thing. It's the same thing over and over again," and we're not gonna draw new people, and we're not gonna draw the people back in
Mhm.
that we want to draw in. So bringing fresh and new ideas to the table and doing the fresh ideas, showing people, hey, yes, we are still the same great event. We're just bringing some freshness to the event.
Just moving
So I
on.
know like how some of the go ahead.
Just saying, moving on with the times.
Yeah, and I know some of the committee members were, like upset about not having some of the returning vendors not coming back and stuff. And to me, yeah, it's like okay, we don't have very many returning vendors, but then again, looking at our list that we have, and we have new vendors, that's just gonna show people, look, we can mix it up. We can bring new people into the event and still have our long time running vendors like Unveil Paranormal, Tinfoils, and all that,
Hmm.
having them come back it shows that the event's so great, but we're also bringing new people in, and it's going to bring a fresh new like set of eyes.
Yeah.
And those people are going to tell people, hey, look, I was at this event. This was a great event. I love this event, and then it's just going to be like word of mouth type of thing.
It's always been a fun event for me. The only thing I don't like is getting up so early in the morning.
Yes. Or I honestly, I am not looking forward to Friday night, the night before. And then I'm not looking forward to being up at the crack of dawn, to be up there, first thing in the morning before anybody else, to open the doors and stuff. And it's just going to be one of those things of just let me be for a minute. Don't bombard me with things. I got to have a minute. Let's just take a minute, breathe. I'm going to work on a few things that week before so we can get things more organized and be like, okay, we need to do this, this, and this. So that way it runs smoothly. Because I think the way I would like to do it would run smoothly. And it's also going to be better for everybody else. That way they don't have to, or none of the committee members will have to be bombarded type of person. We are open to everybody.
Yeah.
So that way we're all stationed in a different area so we can help our vendors get in and then be able to set up and everything.
Yeah, I think with this layout we are pretty spread out so that if anybody does need help, they don't have to go far.
Right, right. Yeah. And blocking off, only having pretty much one way in and one way out type of thing. That's going to be really good. So we're not having traffic jams and stuff, and not having a million doors open to people coming in and out. And it's like, just have two doors open. That way we can get people in, let them unload, and then, go park your vehicle and then be able to set up. Because I know I want I want the committee members to be set up Friday night, so that way we're completely open to everybody else day of.
Yeah, that is what's always so hectic for me because well, you like you, I have an hour and a half drive one way. And I think last year we were all there until 10. I think we were all there until 10.
Last year we were. I wasn't there lately, but I was there until like 8, 9
Yeah, and all
because
that takes
I
it
had,
about 10:30 for you to get home.
yeah. But I know this year I'm gonna be there later and everything, and it's gonna be more of a hectic schedule for me because I know the day of I'm gonna start tearing down a little early, so that way I'm able to be free to help out with it, with whatever we need to be helped out with.
Now, I bet by the time everything is done and you're able to hand everything off to the next host, it's going to be like a huge weight off your shoulders.
Yes, and then he don't have to worry about boxes. I got totes for everything, so that way it's nice and organized. There's no boxes involved except for the box that the whiteboards are in. So when I got everything from you and I seen the boxes and they were ripping apart, I'm like, oh my gosh, no, this is not gonna happen. It's going in a tote. And so the
Uh,
tote that I bought,
Toasts are definitely a lot more stable.
yes, they are. Yes,
Yeah.
there is some stuff that I still have to put down in the tote, but I have a lot of like little toys and stuff that I bought. And then the prize for the children's costume contest, I decided that I didn't want to do just one or first, second, third. Every little one that attends the costume contest will get a goodie bag of sorts, and it will have a like little drawing pad in it. So kind of a reward, for hey,
That's I like that idea. Everybody gets a little bit of something.
yes. So every little one that comes and does it, they'll get something. Now we haven't done the adults yet. We've only done the kids and the booth contest. We haven't done the adults yet, but I'm still thinking about that because adults is kind of hard. And then also, fingers crossed that, that we'll get Turtle Man back this year.
That yeah. I've always enjoyed seeing all three of them coming through and walking around, and especially getting some of them to chase certain people around the building. Because I had the
That's Soul Taker. Soul Taker will do that.
yeah, I remember that first year I had him chasing Nick, and
Yeah. Yep. The
that was
bat, he um is I don't know if he's gonna be able to make it because he does different runs for his girlfriend's company.
uh,
So it's still up in the air, but Turtle Man will hopefully for sure make it an appearance. Um that's still up in the air, but I've been talking to Todd about it, or whoops, my bad. My ghost about it. And I'm very hopeful because he was about done with the fair board at the time, but he decided to stick out his term. So he's doing the haunted house, the Soul Taker's Acres.
yeah.
So I'm really hoping that they let him bring Turtle Man.
I
If not, he'll probably do Soul Taker.
I just cannot imagine how easy it is or how hard it is to wear that costume because it can't be easy. I know that
Um,
because with the turtle head,
it's
it looked like that it would throw you off balance.
um. Well, when he started doing Turtle Man, the harness that was in it was all kinds of like it was wore out and everything. So what he did is he went and I don't know how long he spent on Turtle Man, like redoing him. And um, we wanted to redo his cape, but so if you ever actually get the chance to like and look inside of Turtle Man, it's like the harness itself. It's actually a harness that firefighters would use for an air pack.
Really?
hmm So he's got like the straps across his shoulders. He's got one across his belly. So he put it in himself, and then he redid Turtle Man's voice because it was broke. He went out and bought batteries for it and everything.
Well, I didn't know that thing spoke. I thought it was
Mm-hmm.
just a costume. I didn't know there was any electronics involved in
Oh,
that.
you're cutting it out, Jeremy.
Uh oh. I don't know. Well, that
I
might
think we might have lost him.
because right now you're frozen to me. Jill, are you still watching?
Oh, we did. We did.
Okay, I can hear you, but your video is not moving, and we lost her. Okay, this doesn't happen very often. Um, Let me message her and find out what's. Okay, here we go. Welcome back.
Did I lost you. You froze.
I
I
froze.
mean, yeah, you froze.
Oh boy.
But yeah,
Yeah.
he does speak. he's got this one phrase that it says make you it says like make you squeal like a pig, and then it'll make like a pig squealing sound. He says like quite a few different phrases.
Now, is this turtle based
So
off of something? Is it based off of a movie?
no, it
Or,
was just nope. And it was named differently because it looks more like a zombie type of thing. I'm not for sure exactly like what the name was before my ghost renamed him. Um, because when I first saw the costume, I said it looks like a turtle, and then I looked at its face and I was like, hmm, Turtle Man, and it kind of just stuck. And yeah, and then like the very first year that he ever did the costume, we were up at the Claypool trunk and treat. I ended up dressing up, and I was Turtle Man's bride. So I went out and spent I don't know how much money on a costume, and I ended up getting a rash from the prosthetic I had across my neck. It went from like the back of my neck and wrapped around, and I had fake blood all over me because it looked like he had taken a chunk out of my neck. And I ended up getting a rash from all the fake blood and stuff in the prosthetic. So
wow.
that's why I don't dress up anymore for Halloween, because I'm allergic to half of the stuff for like the fake blood and stuff.
Yeah, not worth it. Not worth it.
Nope, it's not.
So, being a first time planner of an event, what have you learned um, about the process, maybe about yourself? What have you learned about this, and how much impact do you think this has had on you?
So what I have learned more about myself is just oh wow, that's really hard. So being a first time host and planning an event like this, I learned that I can do something like this because I've always talked about wanting to do something like this in Warsaw at the fairgrounds here in Warsaw. Um, but I just never thought I had it in me to plan something like this, and the impact it has had on me has been it's been eye opening to me, showing showing myself that if you put your mind to it, you can achieve it.
Hmm.
And going from, like you said, a late start, we got a late start in planning, and then we started planning, and then it just took off. And it honestly surprised me. Because at the beginning, I was scared. I didn't know if what was going to happen. I didn't know if I was going to be able to fill the shoes of past hosts and be able to make all the committee members proud, and to show people that, I can do something like this. And so it's made a big impact on my life. I've really enjoyed it. Yes, it might be stressful at times because we get talking about a million different things when we're only supposed to be talking about one. And people are throwing questions left and right, trying to find the answers for them and everything. And it's like one thing at a time, please, because I can only have so much space on my desk before it's completely filled. But it it showed me that I can plan something like this, and it could be something yearly here in Warsaw if I really put my mind to it and had a great committee behind me to support me in it all.
You never really know how ready you are until you actually do it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, because I've heard so many people saying, "Yeah, no, I don't think I'm ready." How do you know?
right? And
Sure.
I've wanted to try. Honestly, I did. You know, it wasn't that I didn't feel like I was ready. It was just, I'm the type of person, I gotta try it to see if I like it and if I can do it. And doing it and accepting the role, I'm not gonna lie. I was scared coming into the role of host. I didn't know if like the ideas that I had were going to stick. You guys, if the committee was going to like them or not. Because in the past, when I threw an idea out there, it just kind of got overshadowed type. So it kind of like did scare me that, is the committee just going to like say no type of thing? And then going into it and throwing these ideas out there and saying that I wanted to do a fresh new start for ParaUnity and everybody was on board with it, kind of it made me feel really good because it's like, wait a minute, you were scared for nothing.
Let me tell you a little secret. We all have been in that position before. You're not alone in that one. I I was worried when I became host. I know Clarissa was, Corey was, everybody was. So you're not alone on that one.
Right, and it's been an honor, it really has been, and it's been so fun. Now, going
That's
on,
the
and we're
important
only
thing right
what,
there.
2 weeks away.
Yeah, two weeks. What we set up 2 weeks from tonight. It's amazing
Whew.
how quick it's getting here. It seems like yesterday we
Yeah,
were doing last year's event.
yeah, it's like, where did the time go? And you know there was periods of time from the beginning that we didn't even do anything at all, and then all of a sudden we would hop into it, and it's like, okay, we really need to get on the ball with this. Just like 4 months ago, I was like, guys, we really need to start pinpointing what we're going to be doing for these.
Yeah, Joe just said,
Yes, October is zooming so fast.
yeah, but the whole year has been really, and I think
Yeah.
that's one of the byproducts of us getting old. Time just goes so much faster.
Yeah, it does.
It,
It really does. And
the
I
older we
honestly
get, it's
feel
like, holy shit, where did it go?
right. And thinking about it, because like at work today, I was talking to one of my coworkers because they were asking me, like, who was messaging me, because I'm in the Lunar Vibes chat also. And I was telling them about ParaUnity, and I'm like, we have so much to do yet, and we only have 2 weeks to go. And I was like, I have so much work to do for the binder. I'm gonna put everything on a flash drive for Craig, so he has it. Um, I was like, I have a lot to do on my plate still, and between now having a full time job, I would literally work a 9 to 5. Literally, that's my hours, and it's like trying to juggle that plus the move, and then trying to make sure that I have what I need for Lunar Vibes event, and then ParaUnity. It's like I have no time to do anything. It seems like because it's going by too fast.
I know exactly how that is. I still got to make a annual commercial, and I haven't even done that. I got all the video, all the pictures for it. I just haven't put them together to make the video yet. And
Did
I
you
need
get the two new vendors that we just got?
uh
Um,
I don't know.
Amanda Wood. Um,
Oh, she's doing her own now. Because I know she was coming in under
Messaged me.
TSPI. So now she's doing it under her alchemy.
Uh huh. Murderous Alchemy.
Okay, I will.
Yep, she
I will make sure to
messaged me
grab
about
them.
that.
Okay.
Because I had went into Lunar Vibes chat and said, "Hey, I have 2 spots that just opened up on the inside. If anybody's interested, feel free to reach out." And she reached out and asked me if we had still had spots open. I was like, "Well, yeah, but TSPI's already got a spot. They're locked in."
Okay.
And she told me that she was doing her own thing. And then catfish, catfisher. I can't remember
You brought that up. You brought her
off the
name
top
up.
of my head.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to message Amanda.
I can send you I got Amanda's and Catfisher's logos.
Oh,
So
okay, perfect. Yeah, if you can send those tonight, because
yeah, I will. I'll send them
I'm gonna
tonight
try to
after we're
work on
done.
that video tonight after this show's done.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see what's up with my kiddos, and then get them fed, and then probably later on tonight work on the layout. So
Okay.
get that done. Um, I still have yet to actually get like the time to get down to Walgreens
Oh, Walgreens.
because it's just been I wanna what?
I was gonna say, well, actually, it depends on which Walgreens it is. You know, I know some of them close at 10, others open 24 hours.
I'm gonna send everything up to Craig's Walgreens so he can go pick it up and pay for it. Um, I'm waiting until last minute to do the blow up of the layout until like last minute, because I know I can get it within like a day or so from Walgreens.
Okay.
Um, that only because of the cancellations and stuff. So not like probably not going to do it this coming week, but sometime the week of ParaUnity, get that done. Um, I got to redo all of the vendor, not all of them, but 90% of the vendor badges because somehow, some way, my dogs got my bedroom door open before I moved, and I had them sitting on my desk waiting to be laminated, and the puppy got a hold of them. Oh,
The proverbial dog ate my homework.
oh, I was so mad. I came home that day and see my bedroom door open, and I'm like, ParaUnity stuff everywhere on my desk, working on multiple things at once, and I look over and they're not on my printer. I'm like, where are the ParaUnity badges? And I happen to look beside my bed, and I'm like, are you kidding me? So I'm hoping that I can save some of them because I did have to, like, my printer ran out of ink, so I had to buy new printer ink. So I did have to like reprint some of them, but I'm also kind of glad she did because now I have to go back through and re-edit the vendor badges. So I'm not printing off like the vendors that did back out on us. Because I use the layout for that. So I'm gonna get the layout done and then do that. So there's a bunch of work to be done on my part still, but I'll get it done one way or another.
Man, and you had it done. Wow.
I did. I had it done. Yeah.
I cannot believe that. Well, I
And all I
actually,
had to do, like, yep, all I had to do was just go back in and edit a couple of them so that way the new vendors would have their badges and print those off. And I'm just happy she didn't get a hold of my lamination sheets and stuff like that. So she didn't get a hold of the other, like the remainder of the card, whatever it is, the
mhm.
So she just got a hold of like the individual ones that were waiting to be laminated. So it's
Yeah,
like, oh my gosh, I want to kill you.
that really sucked. But you know,
It did because I'm like, I worked for months to get those done because my cat kept erasing it and shutting my computer down, and then it would restart. I was like, it took me months to get those done. And my cousin, she goes, why did it take you months to get them done? I said, because, between work and everything else, I was like, I was more focused on getting other things done for ParaUnity. These were something that could have been done last minute. I said, we had people that were, yeah, I might go. And I said, I was waiting to print them out also because we always have cancellations, which I'm actually
yeah,
really shocked about that too, because I got to thinking about that the other day about how, we've had our cancellations. We've only had a couple of them so far, like a handful. I can literally count on like one hand of how many cancellations
just wait,
we've had.
just wait.
Well, yeah, yeah, I know. But it seems like the previous years, we've always had like a lot of cancellations before, like, 2 weeks before this person's not coming, this person's not coming, this person's not coming. So, but I'm waiting for it, and I'm like really hoping. I'm like, please, do not let me do all of this work for people not to show up. I will be devastated.
Well,
I will be. I will go cry.
oh no, no need to cry. Not over that. But in the 24 hours preceding, yeah, you're gonna end up. I'm gonna give you three cancellations.
I'm expecting a few more. I really am. You know, being the host, and I'm going to give like advice to people that, are being hosts years after an event like this, like we're in year 7. I've been here for, since year 3.
Hmm.
Um, being a host later on in the years gives you a lot of insight of what could happen and what you can expect and what not to expect. So going into this, I'm like, okay, this happened this year, this happened this year, this is what happened this year,
Hmm.
and taking little bits and pieces from every year and piecing them together and just preparing yourself for things like the cancellations that happen. They're gonna happen. And so it's not gonna be like, oh my God, what am I doing wrong type of thing. It's like, okay, I expected this. We knew this was gonna happen because this has happened years previous. Nothing to be, to get emotional over. So, and I am also, taking, and I'm not trying to bring it up in any way, shape, or form, but like all the drama that's happened in the past years. I'm expecting something to happen, and I want to nip it in the butt right away. So that way we all have a very pleasant experience with everything.
It's a paranormal field. You can't go a minute without some kind of drama.
Yeah, true, 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 true. And
So
I know I did ask Chris and Kevin. I did a separate chat with them to do the the thing that I wanted to do. So it's like a surprise, and I asked them if they could help me out with making it. It's a video and
mhm.
everything, so I'm hoping that they will be able to get rolling on that. And it's pretty much a thank you video.
Awesome.
So
At least after this year, with everything that goes on, you don't have to worry about going into a panic mode starting next year. You'd be like, yeah, you can expect that. Yeah, that happens. So now you can be able to tell future. Well, Quago, he already knows how everything goes. So
Right, he's been there from day one, so
he's been it from day one. So oh, he hasn't
and
been officially announced yet, has he?
no, he hasn't. But I think
Yeah.
Chris and Kevin are working on something for me for that. But also with that, what you said, like you said, being, what to expect and what not to expect type of thing.
Hmm.
With that, you can take that type of like learning experience and be able to like branch off and be able to do like I want to do here in Warsaw, because like nothing ever happens in this town. Seriously, there's nothing ever to do except for when the haunted house is going on and everything to do, being part of the event, or planning the event, being the host, or even attending the event every year. You can, what to expect. You know what to, how to go into it, so that way you can make, like if you want to do your own event, you know what to do. You can take that learning experience and put it towards something that is your own.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Holy cow! Can you believe it? We're almost at an hour.
That's a good thing. That's what you wanted, though. You wanted an hour, so we're talking.
I did, yeah, I
But
did.
yeah, I cannot wait.
It's going to be a good day.
I'm excited to see everybody. I really am. I'm excited to see everybody and to see how it goes, and I can't wait. I know it's going to be amazing. Either way it goes, it's going to be amazing, and just to see like my vision come together, that's going to be wonderful.
Yeah. The For me, the convention almost kind of spells the end of my paranormal year because I generally don't like to plan
Yeah, mine
anything
too.
once it starts getting colder. So that's usually like the end of my season.
I usually will end it in about November, right before Thanksgiving, because I know Haunted Memoirs is coming to an end for right now until next year. Um, so I will have a show this weekend. But then I will plan an investigation over at the Kosciuszko County Jail because it's heated. So go in there anytime I want in the wintertime. I'm not gonna freeze.
Yeah, I investigated there one time and it was during the dead of winter. Like I think it was December when we went. Um, Cold as hell, but it was so nice and toasty on the inside.
Oh yes, yes. I need to get back there, and one last time before, like you said, my paranormal time comes to an end, and then I'm going to plan out next season of Haunted Memoirs and plan out my next year, and hopefully next year I get to Waverly Hills. I say it every year. I do. But
Yeah, things happen, things don't happen. But
right.
yeah. All right.
We
Well,
made it in an hour.
yep, we're right at an hour. Um, Linda, thank you so much for being on the show tonight.
Thank you.
Really wanted to end the fifth season, 5 seasons of the 13th Dimension.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 5 seasons. I still can't believe that. Um,
And you're going strong. Look at you.
Going strong. This this will be the end of season 5, and then in November I'll probably pick it up again for season 6. But I'll only be able to run it for a month because I'm going to have my next surgery in December, and then I'm going to
Oh,
be out for
sending positive vibes.
I'm going to be off camera for like 4 months due to the
Whew.
nature of the work. But I can explain that later. Um, Guys in the audience, thank you so much for playing along. And don't forget, in 2 weeks, 2 weeks from tomorrow, if you are in the Peru, Indiana area, stop by at the Miami County Fairgrounds and come check out ParaUnity 7. 7. This is 7 years now we've been running this thing. Come check it out. It is free to the public, which makes it even better.
Yep.
And you get to meet a lot of cool people.
Yeah. And we have a lot of fun things in store for everybody that comes and joins.
Yeah, so you better get out there. Come see us. All right. Thank you so much, Linda. It's been a blast having you on the show. I think this is your first time being on the
Yes.
show,
Thank you.
actually.
It
So
is. Actually, it is. And I had such a fun
finally got
time.
you on here. Next time, I'll get you on here and we can talk about your personal experiences.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, so probably do that next season if we can make time for that.
Oh, I'll make time either way it goes. Paranormal,
Sounds like a
it's
plan.
what gets me through my everyday life.
I hear that. I hear that. All right, everybody. Thank you so much, and we will see you next time. You have a good night and have a good weekend. Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.